What up, amigos? Welcome. My name is Albedi, and today we're jumping back into SP Tarkov. Last time we went into woods, we did a few tasks out there. We have some dailies to accept. So, survive on woods, which is perfect. We might do that today. Jaeger might have a couple quests for us as well. Eliminate 3 scavs on any location, which I think I can manage. And exit the location on interchange. So, yeah, we might go back to interchange this time. We'll see. We'll see how we're going. So last time, if we just go back to our tasks, we acquaintance. So we're still looking for one more Iskra. We haven't done our gunsmith yet. Supplier 3M armor. That's right. Now I have some good information on that, so we'll be looking into getting that done today. One more Salua, and that's a customs one, and scavs on woods. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. It looks like we're definitely going back into woods. Let's get stuck into some woods. Get it underway. Ooh, this is a bit of a tricky spawn. I might just swing by this med camp just to try and find that last Salua, but it might get a bit hairy. It's a bit of a congested hotspot. We do have this AK that we kitted out last episode, so I'm actually pretty keen to get some stuff happening with this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to put a laser on it. I do very much love lasers and flashlights, but this early in the game, probably not viable just yet. But, who knows, we might find some attachments before the end of this raid. There's often a few scavs in here, but they might not have spawned in yet, so check this med crate here. Actually don't recall what we need for hideout. I might take them just in case. I'm pretty sure I've got the lavatory building. That was nearly every lavatory upgrade required in one bloody container. Did I take that? Excuse you. I did. Circuit boards we will need later, so definitely going to hang on to that one. Squash is for a barter. You know, I'll take a bottle of water. You do tend to get a bit thirsty running around in these old woods, so just keep that on hand to wet me whistle should the need arise. Alright. Normally there's some meds on those benches there, which is a bit disappointing. A couple of bandages and that's it. Definitely take a splint though. The scavs should start rolling in pretty soon, so I've got to be a bit wary. There's one over there. Pineapple juice, Amelia croutons. I don't think I still need them, but we'll grab that just in case. We can check that later. Meds do spawn down here. It's an AFAC, which is actually quite excellent. Very good med. So we'll stick that in our little pouch down here. I suppose. Ooh, what do I want? While we're at it, none of those are that important. We'll keep that slot free. Not sure if I'm hearing footsteps or not. Hot rod we'll need for a barter as well, and I'll take a can of sprats just in case we get a bit peckish. Again, you do work up somewhat of an appetite. These woods are quite vast. Much ground to cover. As we saw in the last episode, I was running. Hunting matches we may need. I probably should have actually checked where we're at with all that. I'm not 100% sure. Sugar's good money. Now, often Saluas spawn on these shelves in here. As of yet, no luck. Check this bag here. Could be this one right here. Trimadol we need as well. Absolutely. Trimadol can go in there. And there's our Salua. We've got it. So, I will continue to loot because these containers do have food in them sometimes. And we do still need an Iskra. So, we're not out of the woods yet, so to speak. Vaseline's not bad as well. Hopefully that's an Iskra. Ooh, buckwheat. I think I did just hear someone out there, but they haven't come in yet. Here they are. Was that me? Could just be hearing my own footsteps here. Today's news, crazy man jumps at his own shadow. Car med kit, look, I'll take it, it's not urgent. Can make Saluas out of them, but, you know. Ooh, evasion armband, that's excellent. That's pretty much everything we want to loot here. So, with all that gunfire going on, I'm going to dip out the back here. So I don't want to risk engaging whatever that is. We've got our Salura on hand. And with a bit of luck, we'll get out of here and we'll get a few more quest items as well. So, surprised no scavs came in actually. I definitely heard there was a scav yelling. I think it was because there was a PMC nearby. They were a bit drawn to him. And once he started shooting, of course, scavs get a bit angry and a bit upset. They don't like gunshots in their neighbourhood. So, anyway, we'll find some more. There'll be scavs at the village. Try and get our daily done at least. We probably won't finish Shootout Picnic, given that we've still got to get, I think, 9 or 11 more scavs for that one. But that one's not urgent anyway. We'll do that later. We'll come back to woods for other tasks. I wonder if I could just get a bit of an eye out. Those shots were over there somewhere. In amongst all the bushes and the trees. You know, the typical sort of stuff you'd find in a wooded area. No, I don't see anything. We'll press on. Not going to get bogged down trying to hunt, you know, the odd player or scav here or there. We have things to do. Oh, that's gunfire in the distance. That was very unusual. Sounds like a stock M4, I think. Alright, you do sometimes run into scavs around here. So, once again, just going to keep on our toes a little bit. Hopefully there's no nasty scabbies hiding in any corners, which is what they tend to do sometimes. Little cheeky blighters. Look, while we're here, I've actually run past a few hidden stashes that I would normally loot, but we do have a lot of ground to cover, so I'm trying not to get bogged down. But look, this one is just literally right here, so we'll just have a little peek. A little look-see. Basso, not bad. Oh, there we go. I need those matches too. I hear you, Mr. Scav. Oh, you're not a scav. What? Yes, you are. I thought I missed that headshot, so I held the trigger down longer than I needed to. Whoa, look at his brains all over that rock. I wonder if that'll give that rock independent thought. Cat could probably sell for a little bit. Mayo definitely does. Ice green is for a barter. And I don't want to stick around too long because other things will come and whoa, shoot at me from very far away. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I can get behind cover before I run out of stamina. Oh, Nelly. Oh, that's just burning stamina, isn't it? Well, I don't want to stick around. That guy really wanted me dead, so... Now, the beauty of the AI in this game is that they lose interest sometimes. I think it depends on their level. If he's a high enough level, he'll push and keep shooting at me, but I think he would have already if he were. In this instance, I think he's well enough satisfied that I've left him alone, and he's just going to go his own way. So, fingers crossed it's the latter. but only time will tell. We'll have an angle on you here. I think we're good. Just keep an ear out for some footsteps, I guess. What is this, I wonder? Duffel. Nuts and bolts, always handy. Might drink this water and I'll pick up that kvass because that's worth something at least. More than a bottle of water, that's for sure. And look, if we do for some strange reason get very dehydrated again, it gives us a bit of energy too, so. Ooh. Probably do need a wrench. Oh, we definitely need a car battery. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of this and these. And we'll eat that can of sprats. Take the car battery. How's our weight looking? Dang it. I did discover as well, through a bit of independent research, there are ways to make the car extract work on this map. And it's not ideal. I might drop the hunting matches. They're somewhat common. Although I probably should have dropped the meds first, but it's too late now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll just lug a bloody 500 kilo car battery from one end of the map to the other. It's fine. This will be something big in here. Tank battery, maybe? A weapon. I would actually love to take either of those. Double-barreled shotgun's pretty fun, but I think they'll weigh us down a bit too much. So I'm gonna give them a miss. Now this is our last food crate. Hopefully there's an Iskra in here. This little one at the end here, I reckon. A 2-cell item here. That's gonna be my Iskra. I'm gonna will it into existence. It's gonna happen. Akumari. All right. I think the Akumari is actually worth more than a kvass. So, yeah, 100 hydration, so that's pretty good. And Tashonka we don't need, so I'll take the tea. I think should be right. Now I like to check up here because there's often weapon attachments up here. We did find in the last episode most of, I think, the gear on this current gun. In fact, I think this is even the shack we found this gun in. So there you go, Mo AK rear grip, which I believe is the one we have on here. Mo AK, it sure is. I won't take it this time because we don't really have the room. So we'll leave that there. That's a foregrip for an AUG, or a steer, I think it's properly known as. So, right, I'll loop up here. There's a shack up top that sometimes has food in it. And I think some tool spawns as well. Pineapple juice, there's a tool box, another box of sugar. I don't think we can fit the sugar in. It probably is worth more than the Alyonka, but I'll keep the Alyonka just in case. Maybe we'll play that game today. What's worth more, a box of sugar or the Alyonka? I'm tempted to turf the Vaseline, but I won't. I'm not gonna. I probably could have turfed those crackers actually, but I do... No, I need the crackers for barter. I do. Crackers are most certainly part of the director's key barter. Now we may have done that last episode, I can't remember, I should have checked. But yeah, once again, I just don't want to take the chance that we haven't done it. Now, if we just crest this hill very gently. I don't see any scavaroonies. But rather than just run down there and announce myself, I might just... Is that a dead scav in the road? No, that is definitely a graphical bug. My computer is unfortunately not top of the line, so yeah, there are some textures that decide to do whatever the hell they want. Look at this guy. Blending in there with his little camouflage outfit. I can't believe he didn't hear me and try and shoot at me. Okay. I don't currently see any scavs, but mind you, this fella was a little bit camouflaged. Oh, he was a PMC. All the more baffling. Come on, mate, you gotta be better than that. Green tracer ammo is not amazing. Now we do need USEC dog tags. So I've got to make a tough decision here. I'm gonna get rid of the meds, I think. Sprint in here. So this is the house I originally believed to be the only spawn of the 3M armor. But I was playing... Oh, there we go. There it is right there. I was playing in a separate account and just happened to wander through this town, not even trying to find 3M armor. In fact, I think I'd already found it. And I kid you not, there is like 11 different spawns in this village of the 3M armor. It's ridiculous. So let's get rid of the car med kit. I can't believe I haven't dropped that sooner. Tough decisions here. I don't think I'll leave the nuts. They can be pretty valuable, particularly once you unlock the flea. But yeah, we'll leave that for now. So yeah, there's at least 2 or 3 spawns in that room alone, and then ooh, pliers elite. I definitely need those bad boys. Get rid of the cat. I don't like cats anyway. Not very valuable. They only have a single use. I think their benefit is that they do heal a heavy bleed rather fast, but you know, whoop-de-doo. I don't think I've ever bled to death whilst trying to heal a heavy bleed, so it's not something I'm really concerned about. Now, that is a dead scav, probably killed by our friend that I just, in fact, now that I think about it, ooh, I'll poke around. Oh, there's another dead scav there. I hope our friend out there was the only PMC in this town. There's another summon kit. We do need 2 of these. So I'm going to have to make a tough call here. I think I will drop the Vaseline. Or in fact, I'll drop my splint, because I do have the 5U splint in my pouch. So don't need 6 splints, 6U splints. Definitely not going to break 6 different limbs. Not in this raid anyway. Ideally I won't break any, but you know, things do happen. Yeah, hopefully there is an Iskra. If there's an Iskra in this town, then that's it. You know, pretty much mission complete. Done everything we need to do. This room here has about 3 3M armor spawns as well. My goodness. A little bit too heavy here. There we go. Grenade box I don't really need. I'm not going to bother. Vodka I'd love to pick up. Vodka is a good vendor. But sadly I don't have the space for it. So back over here. Oh, did I just hear something? Maybe not. I don't think there's any food spawns around the back here. I know the hoses spawn around here, but again, we do need hoses, but I'm not prepared to drop anything I've currently got on my person to fit in a hose. There's a hot rod there, but in fact, if anything, the next thing I drop probably will be the hot rod, because they are stupidly common in this game. Ball bags. My goodness. Alright. Alright. Decisions. The hot rod's gone. I think I'll drop a syringe as well. I don't urgently need them right now, so they might be the next. The syringe and the blood set. Blood set I think I need for the med station upgrade anyway. But by the time we get there, I'll probably have the flea market unlocked anyway. Let me just double check. We're currently level 7, so we're actually a bit of a ways away from the flea market, but we'll make it work. We will endure. What was in here? Another can of squash. Yeah. I'm not gonna prioritize that food so much anymore. Because... oh, I do need an Ashanka, but I don't have the room for it. The barter trade foods now I'm gonna put on the back burner because we'll probably end up going to interchange again. So we go to interchange, provided old mate Killbot 3000 isn't hanging out at Goshan again like he was that other time but he gave me a heart attack. We should find all the food we need there. It's always pretty abundant. The nature of being the only PMC in a raid, it does feel a little bit biased and too easy, but you do find that you know, nothing gets looted, so there's always food on those shelves. That is pretty decent ammo too, but we shall give it a miss. Now, I definitely hope I'm not overweight here because I'm moving very slowly and I don't know, my stamina's regenerating, that's alright. That's fine. Duct tape. I do need, see look, perfect world, I'd have a bottomless backpack and I would literally pick up every single one of these items that I find. The all is an elusive beast that I often struggle to find, so I'm going to drop a Vaseline for it. And I'm even not going to put it in my pouch. I'm not that desperate for it. I'll find another. Ideally, I don't want to die at all. See, tool sets we need, spark plugs. I cannot recall if I still need a spark plug or not. I'm going to have to start sacrificing the money. Yeah, look, I'll get rid of the tea. Spark plugs on their own aren't worth much, but I can't recall if I've done the generator or not. And level 1 generator requires nothing but a spark plug and I think a little bit of money. So I'd rather have the spark plug and guarantee that we'll get that generator pumping. I will admit that I was a little bit keen to get into this raid. I sort of just wanted to get stuck into it, get things happening, didn't want to waffle on too much in the intro. But I'm kind of regretting it. I actually wish I had sort of spent some time looking around and making sure I knew where we were at because, yeah, some hard decisions to be made. And I don't have enough information to make them, which is a bit of a problem. I do need red pliers, but I do have pliers elite already. Get rid of the Aquamari, and the Fire Steel is excellent money too. Again, I'm a little bit conflicted between the whole money-making items and stuff I need. US dollars. But, look, we're making it work. We'll get there. Oh, I thought it was an Iskra. TT's probably worth more than this thing, you know. I might, we're pushing it for the weight limit though, so we might have to just dip, I think. So most likely we have the outskirts extract, which we certainly do, and boy oh boy is it a hike. I think I said last time when we were here, this is literally the furthest point of the map from the outskirts extract is probably this town right here. So it is what it is. We'll continue our theme of forest gumping from one end of the world to the other. We do still need to kill one more scav too, so you know, we might just swing by Sniper Rock, and if he's not up there, there'll probably be a scav floating around over there. I think this is the quickest way too anyway. A little bit more hazardous because yeah, there's usually a bit of activity around the base of Sniper Rock, what we call Spine. But yeah, you know, what have we got in this gun? We've got BT ammo, which is pretty capable. It's up there with the with this caliber of ammunition. It's one of the better ones. Okay. So this little valley here, that's the crash plane down there. I'm trying to recall actually, I've definitely seen Saluas down there, but I don't know if there's ever been Iskras. Maybe there has? Anyway. Ooh, here we go. You jerk, you got away. You watch, you'll turn and beam me through the bushes now. It's AI, nothing to mess with. Yeah, I was just a second too late on that shot. I hesitated. He ran. I feel like a bit of a sitting duck here. I'm very out in the open too. Dropped him. I also can shoot through trees full. Sometimes. When I have line of sight. No, I feel like that was the 3 scavs. No, because the guy in the village was PMC, wasn't he? Well. I hear you, but I don't see you. Where are you, my friend? There you are. Whoa! Ah! Jeepers! Okay, I don't have my I don't have stuff hotkeyed. Alright, this is tricky. I don't know what the deal was there. That guy was wearing like masks and stuff. Were they PMCs maybe? I don't know, they were pretty cracked. There's at least 2 of them. Player scavs maybe. There are sort of quote-unquote player scavs in this game, and they do behave pretty aggressively, quite frankly. I didn't drop the VOG, did I? No. Excellent. Oh, scared the... Whoa! He's shooting at me with a shotgun. His friend had a fully automatic rifle though, so I don't really want to tangle with them. My goodness, what I'd give for a mule or an SJ6 right now. Probably an SJ6, I reckon, given that I'm underweight. But yeah, no, alright, I'm backing out of that one. Can't win every fight, and I'm not going to try. I've got too much stuff to live for. Got my Salua, got my 3M armor. It is still intact. Might have a few holes in it, but I'm sure Mechanic... Sorry, I'm sure Skier won't mind. Considering you normally pluck it off a dead scav anyway, I think it usually has a couple holes in it. Maybe a blood stain or 2. Rather curious. I wonder if that was a... It didn't look like a Pestily Plague mask, but I can't think of any other mask that you can find that wraps around the head like that. A little black mask with a strap. Looks like something out of bloody medieval horror. And unfortunately, what that means is that we now have to take the long way around. So, yeah, more running to add to our running. I did say as well that Spine does have a bit of traffic. That was Spine, that little collection of rocks. The direction from which those guys came from is what you would call Spine. It's, if you look on a map, it does form like a line of rocks sort of across the map. So yeah, a lot of scavs spawn there. So because a lot of people are required to kill scavs, it typically generates a lot of activity, both scav and PMC. So yeah, I'm genuinely not sure. I feel like they were scavs with the player scav behavior. Just the way that they were pretty aggressive, they were pretty accurate with their shots, except for that guy with the shotgun. But you know, the fact that he continued to shoot as I was running away quite aggressively. Scavs, as far as I'm aware, don't often do that. They don't behave like that. They sort of they'll shoot at you a bit, and if they don't kill you, they sort of just yell angrily in Russian. So I don't see. Here he is. Oh, that was zoomed in. All right. Got him! That was pretty bad aiming, I'm gonna be honest. Took a long time to steady up there, so... Look, I've had better shots, but he's dead. That's what matters. We finished our daily. Also matters. So another task to tick off. Big wins. So, any more scavs that we find, we don't need to kill. We do still have the shootout picnic task, so killing them will count progression towards that. But as I say, there's nothing further we need to do on that quest line. We will come back to woods, so it's not going to hold us up by not completing that task. We're definitely not going to complete it this raid. I don't think I'm going to kill another like 9 or 10 scavs. It's just not, I don't have it in me. Not as heavy as I am, definitely not skillful enough for that nonsense. And when there's AI players running around, it gets a bit dicey. They do get trickier the later the raid, and I mean, look, let's be honest, there's only 8 minutes left anyway. It's not enough time to kill that many scavs, unless they just happen to stand in a small circle and let me throw a grenade at them. But unfortunately, scavs aren't that generous with their lives, as most people typically aren't. But yeah, no, there'll be a later task that we'll have to come back to woods for, and we'll kill some scavs then as well and get our progression furthered on that one. All it is a bit of rep for Prapper, and quite frankly, we get him to level 2 at level 15, or loyalty level 2, I guess. I'm nowhere near level 15, so you know, the rep we gain from that task isn't going to hold us up. So doesn't need to be done. I'll quite happily disengage any future fights unless I absolutely have to survive. Now I'll probably actually got to reload here. Half a mag. Reloading becomes a tricky business when your backpack's full or your rig. So again, I'll keep this mag in the gun, but look, we might have to drop it if we get into a fight. Exhaust the ammo, drop the mag. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I'd very much rather just get out of here. 7 minutes left. I need to really get a hustle on. And I do get anxious coming down this way, because once again, this is a very high traffic area. This is ZB14, this behind this set of machinery over here, the truck and the digger, there's a bunker called ZB14. Scavs spawn around there, and beyond that there's a little house on a hill called Scav House, and they spawn there as well. Once again, because there's a lot of scavs, a lot of people have tasks to kill scavs, particularly scavs on woods. Draws PMCs there all the time, so not just scavs, but players as well. And I'm often finding I'm trying to sneak through here and get out of here, and I'm always getting engaged. So with 6 minutes left, I can't afford to stop. So even if it means running from gunfire, I think, which I'm not really thrilled about, but it worked for us before. Stamina is going down real quick though. taking a very long time to regenerate. So this over here, you probably can't see. Oh, there it is, right there. That's Scav house. Scavs spawn in and around it quite frequently, and often in large numbers. I think that was a PMC too. I should not have shot at him. That was silly. In all honesty, I thought it was a kill. I genuinely thought I had that guy, and now he's going to hunt me down and kill me. Right at the extract. Oh lord. I don't think I've ever come this wide before. I don't actually know where I am. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Whoa! Relax! They were shots of friendship. I wasn't trying to kill you. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. He's right there and I have no stamina. 4 minutes left. This is a battle. Come on. Oh, that stamina is just killing me. Ooh, this is where the nerves kick in. I want to make it, but, you know, being shot at with dying minutes left on the clock. I don't like to run my stamina out all the way either, but I just really want to get to this extract. Come on. Get there. Woo! That was stressful. We made it. Ooh. I think we made it. I may have just accidentally hit a key. Alright, I forgot actually, that's 2 dailies done because we survived as well. So, killing a USEC and taking his dog tag. Oh, do we have Friend from the West yet? I don't think we do, because we haven't handed in the 3M army yet. Bummer. But that's alright, we've got the dog tag. We'll kill some more USECs down the line. It's not a problem. Right, before I forget, exit the location. Turn in the Salua. I didn't realise I could do it while I was in my inventory, but definitely okay with that. Now, this is my favourite bit. Sanitary standards. Already got it. Turn that bad boy in. Operation Aquarius. We don't have that key yet, so we won't stress too much about that. Jaeger. Elimination. We killed our 3 scavs. Now, he also wants us to go to interchange, so we will do that next, I think. And supplier, 3M armor, there it goes. Enjoy that, my friend. Extortionist back on customs and stirrup. Right. Right. How's our junk box looking? It's pretty chockers, but we can fit it in. So let's get some of this happening. Ah, we found the evasion armband too. That's massive. That's huge. I almost never wear armbands, but evasion, pretty good one. So we'll unload that. In fact, I'll even just chuck that one in there. Load this back up with some BP. That was not enough. Do I not have enough ammo? Oh dear. We might have to change guns. Lame. Right, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's look at the hideout. Okay, how's our lavatory looking? We did need the all. That's huge. We needed the toothpaste, you fool! I mean, I will admit the all's the trickier one, so I'm glad I've got that. Right, security's upgrading. Rest space is ready to upgrade. What was the other one? There was another one that said it wanted to upgrade too. Now that one we can't do till therapist level 2. That one we need matches for. I definitely just used one of those matches for the rest space. That's no big deal there. We can craft an Iskra, but I need those, so I don't want to. We're not far off the water collector actually, which we need to get lavatory up a level as well, so that's pretty big as well. Now I'm not going to use a car battery for this one if I remember. I'll probably forget because I'll find a CPU fan at interchange and get all excited. We want to keep our found in raid car batteries because you need them for car repair, which is a task much down the line. And as I've established previously, car batteries are notoriously difficult to get out of a raid purely because they weigh so goddamn much and they take up so much space. So yeah, I'd rather buy one on the flea if we get there by then. Yeah, I don't really want to be using garbage ammo with this gun. Let's just double check we don't have any magazines lying around with ammo in them. Definitely didn't in there. Ah, AP ammo. Very nice, very nice. What about our quest rewards? Got any of that happening? Yeah, I probably need to stop insuring stuff because I don't play this every day, so we're not going to get it back. I'm definitely going to sell all of that, except maybe the splints and the car med kit, so not all of that after all. I don't know. Oh, that would have been for a daily. The dailies give such bizarre quest rewards. It's very unusual. And a Sega. I do not understand the purpose of a semi-automatic submachine gun and have no interest in using it. So we're going to sell that. Definitely sell those. They're worth nothing anyway. And Jaeger, my man, have some medication. Alright. The rest of this I will hide in a rig most likely, so we'll whack those in there. Away we go. And one more for good measure. Beautiful. Okie doke. Looking pretty good. Let's just have a look here. What does... Oh, you know what? I don't want to do stirrup yet. I'm gonna hold off because this gives you negative rep for prapor and therapist. So in the past that's bit me in the bum. If I do it before I get them to level 2, it becomes a lot more difficult to get them to level 2. So we won't do that this time. Do I take a shotgun maybe into interchange? No, I don't really want to. Gonna have to. Well, I'm actually a bit lacking on weapons here. This is a bit unusual. So I guess we'll tuck this fella away over here and keep his magazines with him as well. In fact, they can go over there. You go over there. Right. What do we just take an EP5? Let's just take an EP5. This one can have a flashlight on it. Is that the only MP5? No, I've got another one there. Right. So does it have a flashlight on it? It does not. So we can fix that. We'll put... I don't think we have a flashlight. No. And, ooh, can I buy a flashlight? That's the next question. Buy a laser. Does Jaeger sell flashlights? Not at this stage, by the looks. Unfortunately, mechanic might. In fact, there we go. Does that work on my MP5? It certainly does. So whack that bad boy on there. I hate when it always puts it on this side first because that side obstructs your view. Much better. Now, to interchange. Let's just double check where we're at. Distortionist. Customs is the way to go. Right, so what we wanted to do, director's office key. We can make that barter. 206 we cannot. 303 we're miles away, so not even gonna stress about it. I'm curious, if I make that barter, so we've got the director's key, but then do we have enough remaining to make an Iskra? We don't. And crackers are actually quite tricky to find as well because they don't spawn in regular food spawns because they're army crackers, which is the tricky thing about Iskras because they don't spawn in regular food spawns because they're a, you know, military ration pack. So, if If we go to interchange, we're really just looking for squash. I don't know that I want to do that. I actually think I'm going to change my mind on this one. We're going to go customs. So we've got the director's key. We can do delivery in the past. And the extortionist. And the extortionist. So I'm going to try something different. Now, I've never done this before. But if you insure with therapist, I'm pretty sure you get it back later. So if I'm filming an episode a week, roughly, we might get this back. We might get our insurance back next week. We'll see. Now, as we spawn in, I realise I have made not a horrible mistake, but not a small mistake either. I brought in 3 mags, no spare ammo. Submachine guns are notorious for burning through ammo stupidly quick. So that's potentially going to be a problem down the line. Now, we want to go... Actually, this is excellent. If we spawned here... Yeah, Crossroads and Trailer Park. So we probably won't get the extortionist done this raid. But I'll get the key for it. If we get delivery in the past. That way, theoretically, if we get a better spawn next time around, yeah, we can do that straight away. There you go. Bit of hip fire action, if need be. It's actually a bit scary now that I think about it. Ruaf, ooh, very daunting. It's often filled with scavs. And, yeah, as, you know, mentioned previously, that tends to draw players too. So often, many players around. And yeah, very close proximity to where the goons spawn. I've mentioned the goons before. They're some of the toughest AI in the game at the moment. And they spawn really quickly, or really frequently in this version. I don't fully understand why, if it's meant to be that way. They're brutal. They just do not miss. They hit hard, and they chase too. They just will not leave you alone. So, fingers crossed, none of those things cause problems. Ooh, is that crackers? It is, but it's not lootable crackers, which just makes me sad. I'm a sad PMC. And there's also gunfire happening everywhere, which just makes me very uncomfortable. I'm resisting the urge to go and loot dorms because there can be some good gear in there. Ooh, yeah. Somebody with a gun. What have you for me today, Stash? You wouldn't bloody read about it. Okay. Now this can be a little bit tricky because scavs hide amongst these buses. And yeah, they tend to jump out at you when you least expect it, suspect it. Oh my goodness. Words, Beatty. I'm going for it. The other thing too that happens way too often in this version is that PMCs, I assume it's PMCs, they'll jump on the grenade launcher over there, and someone just casually strolling through exactly where I am right now will get themselves blown to bloody kingdom come. Where are you?
What's it doing?
I hear you. Got him. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a sniper scab up there, or did he dispose of him as well? He must have. Right. Well, that is a significantly better rig, so I'm just gonna do a bit of these ones. Get rid of that as well. Whack that on. I'll take his Mosin, thank you very much. Wilsons we need for a task later as well. Ah, the old PPSH. Can't use any of the ammo for it, because I think it's all specific to that gun. There might be a couple other guns that use that ammo too, but I'm not familiar with them, so... I might try and stick that on an M4. Probably won't work though. M4s are notoriously tricky to modify in the early game, which is why I typically prefer to go bare. AKs are much more accessible. Their attachments are much more varied and common, and quite frankly, I just find them more satisfying to use and shoot. But yeah, look, once you can mod M4s, it's definitely a good idea to do so, so I try to do it as soon as possible. Yeah, this is where it gets a little bit hairy. I'm actually going to take a pain med. Whack an ibuprofen down the gullet. Oh, my food and drink is absolutely drained as well, you fool. This is going to destroy it. So, here we go, this is exactly why. I heard him hit the bushes too, so I don't even know where he is. Well, that sucked. If it didn't hit that wall. I don't know where this guy is. There he is. Hey, mate. Yeah, unfortunately, submachine gun ammo doesn't really hit hard, so even that scav took a little bit to go down there. Please tell me this guy has food and drink on him. And now that I think about it, I'm going to ditch this. It's not worth it. Oh, I can't fit that in either. Can I take that off? That's not going to change anything. Of course not, you dickhead. Alright. Mosin's gone. Don't want it. I do want this helmet though. So this is my last mag. I'm very low on food and drink. There's definitely stuff still floating around, so this is a bit tricky. To be honest, I think I'd rather the AK-104. Keep those drum mags though, because I think they're interchangeable. Really hope this guy's got food and drink on him. Yeah, I'm a real sucker for that actually. I very often just bloody forget about food and drink, and I tell you what, it costs me. Here we go, perfect. MRE. Won't save me, but it'll keep me alive at least, for the time being. This guy might have some water on him. Plenty of food going around, but no water. Wow. HP ammo is not great, but... Ooh, I like this optic too. It's one of my favourites. And we don't want to extract there just yet. I know I'm dying. Literally dying of thirst. I'm going to persist. I want to pick up this delivery from the past. We can sort out our hunger and our thirst later. We just have to make it out of this raid. I do have plenty of meds. I probably should have grabbed that cheese back there as well. That would have prolonged a bit, but if I have to, I'll burn the AFAC as well. So if you look in the top left, because I'm dehydrated, which is that little deserty icon with the water droplet, it's causing pain, which is causing a tremor, which is that little red bullseye looking symbol. Currently not affecting me because of the painkillers I'm on, which is the little meditation symbol. But yeah, you can see my limbs are all degrading in health, so causing problems. I might be too heavy to do this, but I'm going to give it a whirl. There we go, we made it. Alright. Yeah, the pain meds have just worn off. So now everything's going blurry. So it's going to look like arse for another couple of minutes, but as I say, provided we don't run into too much trouble, I'm literally just going to zip in and out of here. 20-minute adventure, Morty. In and out. Now, this is actually a perfect opportunity to whack this bad boy on. That is definitely the wrong button. Is this your first time playing, Beatty? Jeez. Alright. Yep, the blurriness is in full effect, and I am actually going to quickly detour over here. There is a slight chance of a graphics card spawning right here, so I cannot turn it down. There's something there. What is that, I wonder? An ophthalmoscope. That's actually pretty bloody good. Worth it. And there might be food in this bag. Oh no, 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 no. Oh man. Bloody scavs. Right, there should be drink in here, I think. Maybe, hopefully. And there's not. There's absolutely nothing. Completely useless. And I better turn that flashlight off. That gun's out of ammo, so we can no longer use it. If I really wanted to, I could switch the flashlight over to this one. But that's time that I do not have. So this guy has some water on him. It'll buy us. It'll save our lives, basically. That is huge too. Herring I need for barter. Max energy is a drink. That's huge. How much hydration is that? Only 20? But it's enough. I'm going to take the orthodontox as well, because that is a barter for toothpaste. Given I was too stupid to bloody extract with the toothpaste before, we'll actually make use of that, I reckon. We only need to find one more of them, and we'll get out of here. So it's going to be a little bit blurry for a little bit longer, just while the hydration goes back up. But we'll make it. We'll make it to the extract at least. So that's the good news. Ooh, is that AP20s? Nice! Excellent shotgun ammo there. Only 5 rounds, but sometimes that's all you need with a shotgun. Particularly when you use an AP20. Yeah, so still a little bit of damage to the body in the top left corner there, but it's not ticking down anymore, so a bit of a reprieve. We'll probably be dehydrated again by the time we get to the extract, but as I say, it saved our life. We're not going to die now, so that's the delivery from the past package. Obviously going to utilise the safe while we're here. Intelligence is always great, teapot's great money, and money is also great money, so, you know. nothing in there. This might actually have some CPU fans, which we need to upgrade our vents. And like I said, I'm probably definitely going to forget about the founding raid car batteries and just upgrade it anyway. Malibras we need for a quest. Spark plugs we do need down the line, so I might as well take it while I can. Caps we'll need down the line as well. Right. So I am tempted to, you know, actually, I'm definitely tempted to, and I'm gonna give in because I'm a greedy sumbitch and I cannot help myself. There is a container up here that potentially has an Iskra in it. Why am I like this? I should extract. I should be getting out of here. Leaving this place well alone. And there's a jacket here, which is not the container I was talking about. Take some blue tape anyway. This one. These weapon boxes often spawn Iskras, so with a bit of luck. Yes! Worth it! Huge! I'm gonna drop that bandage, I don't need that. And that can go there, and there we go. Clutch. Absolute clutch. While I'm on a luck streak, because, you know, tempting fate and all that. Sprinting's not helping either, by the way. I'm definitely draining my hydration much more than I should be by sprinting everywhere. I have known... We found the no-scope already. I have found a LEDX in this box before. Very unlikely, but you just never bloody know. Nah, not this time, unfortunately. Now I'm going to get rid of the rubles, because meds I'm pretty sure is worth more than 900 rubles anyway. So we'll leave those behind. Probably do need cricket still, I can't remember what for. And bolts. Get rid of the ammo. You can always buy more of that. Alright, there we go. We'll extract from here and happy days. So, handing in the Iskra completes that Jaeger task. Now, if I recall, that unlocks Tarkov shooter. So that kills with bolt action rifles, which is why I wanted to keep the Mosin. Obviously, I had to drop it. The gun we've got significantly better. We can purchase Mosins anyway, so I'm not stressed about that. And I think there's another task as well. Besides Tarkov shooter, there's, I think, the one where you plant the bottles of water in the Iskras. Hang on. Where's my extract? There it is. Yeah, on woods. So, yeah, again, we'll be going back to woods, killing more scabs. We might not do that today. We definitely won't, in fact, because we've got to get a few other tasks done first. But yeah, there we go. Raid done. Great success. So, killed a USEC and a bear. Yeah, only 2 scabs, which is quite a shock, but, you know, no big deal. Don't currently have a task to kill scabs on custom, so that's not the end of the world. Dehydration. Yep. Big killer. I wonder if... I don't think we have the dehydration task yet, because that would actually be really handy to have the dehydration task as I'm currently dying of dehydration. Right, first things first. Have your Iskra, my man. Tarkov shooter part 1. And unprotected but dangerous. So this is actually the one killing scabs without body armor on woods. Somewhat of a tricky one, actually. I often try to pair those two together, but as soon as you take your armor off, scabs get really pissed off at you, and trying to kill them with a bolt action rifle while they're shooting at you, not real easy. So we might not do them together this time. You wouldn't read about it. Did I just see what I think I saw? Already had the unknown key. God. Look at me planning ahead and then just forgetting where I'm at. So, what we need to do, having completed the first half of delivery in the past, we now have to go back into factory. And going into factory means we got to drop that off and survive. I could take a pistol. I won't though. I won't do that just yet. Into factory we go. Alright. Oh, this is perfect. Absolute god tier spawn. All we have to do is run up here and say hello to this little, excuse me, pile of boxes here. And we're done. So we can't get out just yet because that would make it a run through, which would mean that we don't get the quest progression. We wouldn't have to collect the package and drop it off again, but we'd have to come back to factory and survive a raid. So I'm going to hang out for a couple of minutes. If we're able to kill something, we'll be able to extract. Oh, that's a big ass magazine. I think that's a Sega drum mag. I'm going to have a closer look at it in a second. It looks like it's full of FTX slugs. No, it's not. It's a 7.62. What are you full of? M62s, my goodness. It's very good ammo. I'll probably sell that if I make it out with that actually, because I don't have any guns that can use it. The ammo in particular, I'm not so much the drum, the mag, but it'd be worth an absolute fortune. I guess I'll chuck that there. So, factory raids unfortunately are very quiet in this version of the game. I can chuck that on. It sells for a bit too, I think. There you go, a bit of action over there. I guess I'll loot up while we wait. I didn't even drink any bloody water. God, I'm a dickhead. This is why I die so much in this game. Not, you know, through inability to play, poor accuracy or any of that. That gets me killed from time to time. But honestly, just treat my body like garbage. And that was the emptiest set of filing cabinets I've ever seen. Poxtram's good money. Someone is here. There we go. Bit of flashlight. Whoa! Scared the Jesus out of me. Scared me so much I turned my flashlight off. I didn't even realise I did it. Now I actually can't tell if I hurt that guy. There's blood, so I hit him. Where did he go? There he is. Thought you could get away, huh? Ooh, nice SKS. I swear I just heard someone in here. Well, with that we can get out anyway. There is someone in here. Whoa! I definitely didn't flinch. I don't know what you saw. Where'd he go? Did he run out here? Alright, that's time for us to leave, I think. Oh, did he run out here? No, did I just run over a grenade? Alright, this is getting a bit weird. I'm getting the hell out of here. I think I'm out of ammo too. That might have been my last mag. Ooh, Nelly! Okay, delivery from the past is done. Ooh yeah, we're level 9, so making great progress there. Right, hand this bad boy in. Get out of here. BP depot, so we'll be going back to customs for that one. Not a problem at all. Friend from the West, part 1. I'm not going to hand over the dog tags until I've killed all 7 PMCs. We'll hand over the 7 lowest level ones. So that's not an issue at all. Now, were there any other tasks that we were required to do? Now, I like to use these for my gunsmiths. I'm going to take that foregrip off though, because I don't think I need that. But that's pretty much ready to go. That is essentially a gunsmith right there. Now, while we're at it, that can go there because that's for gunsmith too. It might have been why I was keeping this. Quite frankly, I'm not a huge fan of SKSs, so I'm going to sell that one. It's not an OPS. Aha! It's not an OPSKS, so I can't use this gun. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to disassemble that bad boy. Keep the stock. I'm going to keep the mag. Hang on, the stock goes on that. I'm going to keep the rear grip and the frame. So basically, I've got all components of an SKS except for the actual, you know, core. But we don't need that. We need an open SKS, so when one comes along, or we can buy one when the time comes. Yeah, we'll worry about that then. We go to therapist and we can barter for the toothpaste. So lo and behold, lavatory is ready for construction. All is not lost. The toothpaste I forgot to grab at the beginning of the episode has been redeemed. Excellent. Normally I actually have to wait until I get the flea market to do that because yeah, alls in particular are a real tricky one. So next episode we'll try and focus on water collector and getting some screws. Water collector is actually not far off at all. We just need duct tape, a couple of nuts and a hose. We definitely found those in today's episode, but didn't have the space to bring them out. So yeah, not stressed about that at all. And yeah, we'll call it there. Thanks for hanging out. As always, really appreciate it. Any feedback, feel free to drop a comment. Don't forget to chuck a like. Yeah, been some issues with audio, so if anyone does watch this through, let me know if the audio is any better. I'm trying something different with the editing this time around, so fingers crossed it works. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. My name's Albeardy, and I'll catch you later. Peace out, amigos.